Uh-oh. Why am I not on screen? There I am. Okay. That just glitched out for a second. Kombaru. Okie dokie. Now that I'm actually on screen, we can continue. Oh boy. So we're in the for real end of the game. This is something that always stuck out to me, that this is the only part of the game where the mini-map only builds up as you travel. When you first enter, it's blank, and then you have to actually walk around a bit to make it all unlock and stuff. And that's odd. Waka, do your thing. Big Bro was invisible. I know, I don't know what happened, but it corrected itself, whatever it was, so that's good. We are officially in the final stretches of the game. We're gonna see how far we can get. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stream until the end of the game tonight because I do have to work. So, but I can get a good couple hours in, so that should hopefully put us in a position where this will probably be our last stream of Final Fantasy X. Or our second to last stream of Final Fantasy X. If not, it'll be our third to last. It definitely isn't going to last longer than 3 streams. So either our next stream of Final Fantasy X or the one after that will end up being the end of Final Fantasy X. And then that's when the true fun begins, because that's when I get to start playing Final Fantasy X too. There's my little hunter bro. Yeah, by the way, another game I'm going to be starting to stream pretty soon is Monster Hunter, because I'm going to be playing it with Kage. So he's going to be showing me how to play that game, and I'm going to probably be really bad at it for a while because I've never played a Monster Hunter game extensively. They've always really seemed very interesting to me, but I don't know, just never actually tried playing them very extensively, and also I have a sinking suspicion I'm not going to be very good at it. Accidentally pressed sent. Bye, Baloo. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. I do that shit all the time. Yeah, go ahead. It'll go down soon. There we go. We'll get Yuna in the next battle to heal you. Until then... yeah, Kamari, you get out of here so that Yuna can heal our boy Titus. Get Kamari back in here for a sec. Okay, he doesn't have any weaknesses. So, let's get Riku in here. Have her steal some stuff. Okay. That wasn't great. But at least you have access to white magic now. So now you can be like our backup healer. That's cool. And also, Yuna has access to a lot of Riku stuff now too, as well as some black magic. This is the fun about the sphere grid, is that you really get to start abusing it. And just have characters do anything and everything. But actually, no, let's get Lulu out here. His flare is always going to do a decent amount of damage. And Kimahri. Because my boy Kimahri always needs the experience. Maybe something quick and agile like dual blades or swords and shields to start off. That would probably, because knowing me, I'm probably going to want to button mash my way through all the problems. Just because not super confident in those kinds of games. But we'll see. This should still hit him. Yeah, it just won't do 9999. And then he casts Meteo because he's a jerk. And we're dead. We're dead. Oh look, the little pom-pom on her Moogle's still moving. Well, let's try that again. I forgot how much stronger the enemies in this area tend to be. But I mean, that makes sense. We are in the final area. Maybe it'll take longer in here than I thought, because we'll probably need to do some level grinding. Then again, I should probably do that off screen, so. You can also try long range stuff to keep your distance. Can try one of the bow guns or try a bow and arrow. That might also be good. Lulu. Seriously? Wow. I was not expecting that thing to resist it so easily. Especially because Wakka's still one-shotting him. I guess in the end we should still just run from the run from these guys. Just cause turns out my characters aren't strong enough to resist the damage of Meteo, so. Oh well. Still gonna fight everything else though, just for the experience points. Is this where we fist our dad god murder whale? I mean, that's what we're going for. We're gonna get there eventually. We still have to fight, Seymour before we can do that, though. And considering how much stronger all the enemies in this area are compared to the previous area, we're probably gonna need to level grind before we take on anything besides Seymour. We can probably beat Seymour. Beating Seymour probably won't be that hard. We're probably high enough level to beat Seymour. But beating our dad murder whale god, that's probably going to be a bit more difficult. Which way do I want to try going? Let's try going this way, I guess. Okay, this guy we can take on. Yeah, Titus, we want you. And then you use Flare. Also, hi, Gay. Hello, Gay. Okay. I guess I could use some of the sphere levels that my characters have to level them up some more right now, but I don't know if that would really help all that much against any of these. Probably just wait until we get to the next save point, and then I'll do it there. Haha! I want it. I guess that's something that we have to take a different route to get. Okay. Well, then I guess we will figure out what that route is. And Flare. Yuna. Save your boyfriend. And I guess boyfriend just keep hitting it. Okay, now heal Orin. One of the artists I followed had notifications on, was hacked by an NFT thing. I can't remember who it was. I hope they get their account back. God, that sucks. NFT bros suck. I honestly wouldn't even have as big of a problem with them if they didn't, like, just straight up steal people's stuff like that. Like, I know there's a lot of other issues with NFTs, but, like, that's my big issue with them. Is just that the entire NFT thing involves profiting off of artwork, and they don't respect artists at all. They just steal their work. It's really awful. Okay. No. No, we're not engaging you. Because unfortunately my characters can't survive Meteo, so we're not gonna try that. Because if we try that, we'll die. It's pretty dire. It really is. Like, I don't begrudge any artists who, like, make NFTs of their own artwork. Because, like, it feels like you kind of have to do that if you want your artwork to not be stolen by NFT people. You guys need to stop. Hopefully Wakka can take care of all this before you guys murder everyone. He can. Good, good, good. I like that you guys still got experience points even though all you did was smack each other. It's kind of like Final Fantasy II all over again. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with Final Fantasy II, the original Final Fantasy II, if any of you played it, but the way you level up in that one is interesting. Yes, you come back in, because I think you're more useful against these guys. And then you heal him. Is this where Titus B, like, 0 star? I'm confused. Interesting is a word you can pick. In Final Fantasy II, the way you level up your characters is whatever your character does, that's what they get better at. But it's down to, like, even, like, taking damage. The more your characters get hit, that's what increases their health, and that's what increases their defense and stuff. So in order to ensure that your characters are getting hit often enough for those stats to go up, the optimum strategy is to attack your own characters. Multiplied by 0. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, that's right. Using star is another way of writing times multiply something. I forgot that. I haven't used that in years. I've also never been good at math, so. Stop. No one likes it when you breathe on them. It's not cool. It smells bad. Okay, and then I think this just loops back around to... Yeah, that just loops back around to where we were. No! Stop showing up. You're not fun. We don't like you. Stop it. Punch each other in the face to get more health. Wait. No, that's literally what you do. I beat Final Fantasy II. I beat a fan translation of the NES version. And that's literally what I did. I had my characters beat each other up until they were strong enough. Super hyped that the Korean manga Solo Leveling is finally getting an anime next year. It's animated by A1 Pictures, who did all of SAO. Oh, that's cool. I'm not super familiar with like Korean comics, but I have heard of Solo Leveling, so that's promising to me. If even as someone who's not familiar with that scene, I've heard of it. FF2 follows DBZ rules pretty much. Like, if I remember correctly, I think each character in FF2 has they have certain things that they're innately faster at leveling up than other characters, but it doesn't mean you can't level them up however you want. It's just that certain things might take a little longer. And I fully did not bother looking into what's the more optimal for each character. I just leveled them up how I wanted to. Man, FF2 does not get as much respect as it should for having the character Guy in it, because Guy is hot. Not enough people talk about that. That man is huge. I love him. That series is super good, and if they animate it right and go with the story, it'll be so damn good. I'll have to keep an eye out for it then. Guy is hot. He's really hot. He's really nice. And he can speak to beavers. He's a big buff man who can speak to animals. And he's also dressed slutty as hell. The OG design was peak male fantasy, bulge and all. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's not leaving anything to the imagination. If I succeed in my goal of playing all of the first 10 Final Fantasies with the addition of 10-2, should eventually play Final Fantasy 2, and then we can all appreciate the beauty that is Guy and how incredibly nice he is to look at. Hey, Yuna, you need to not die. You need to stay alive. That's optimum strategy, is that you don't die. Because if you die, everyone else dies. We need you to stay alive. Yeah, that's what I love. Nomura's character designs, but that's one of the things that we lost moving from Yoshitaka Amano to Tetsuya Nomura as the character designer for Final Fantasy X, or for Final Fantasy period, is that there's just way less slutty male armor in the series, because Amano did that a lot more often. So it's unfortunate that the only games that Amano really designed the characters for, aside from some of the spin-offs, like I think he did one of the mobile games recently, the only ones he ever designed were like the old 2D pixel art games, so you can't really appreciate the sluttiness as much. Yuna, get back in here. We need your healing once again. Yeah, Nomura Pog. It's honestly like I feel like I've made it clear by now that I'm not a fan of Nomura's storytelling, but the lack of slutty male armor is the one thing I can say negative about his artwork. because I genuinely do really love him as a artist and as a character designer. I know that it's common for people to clown on him because, oh, belts and zippers, but like that never bothered me. Kimahri is probably the closest Nomura has ever come to drawing slutty male armor. And I do appreciate Kimahri's outfit, but I would enjoy having that kind of outfit on more characters. There you are. Me going through every game to cherry pick the eye candy males to get stretches. It's not a bad thing to do. That's what I used to do. Can you get it? Yeah, you can kill it. Good, good, good. Gotta admit, I'm interested for when you create your character in Monster Hunter, little bro. Since you customize your character to make him look like you, though not chubby, unfortunately. You even get a Ninja Cat and Ninja Dog as your companions. I am excited about, that. I knew I wasn't going to be able to make my character chubby just because that's, you know, not typically an option in those kind of games, but I am interested to see how, like, what kind of options the game does give me, and I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna want my character to look like. I'll probably go with something buff and potentially slutty if I can, because I know you can do that in Monster Hunter. I know you can make, like, depending on what kind of armor you're wearing, you can have your male characters wearing just like stuff that has their ass cheeks hanging out and stuff. And I would like to play a game where I get to be a big muscular man with my ass cheeks hanging out. That would be very fun to look at. So there's a strong possibility that I might do that. If I remember correctly, I think these guys hit really hard, so I'm probably just gonna run. Yeah. I'm gonna have to level grind before our next stream, now that I think about it, just because the enemies in this area are just a lot more powerful, and that includes the bosses. So we're just gonna have to do that. I was thinking since our characters were leveled up to a point that we were like 999ing everything outside of this area, that we might have been at a high enough level that we could just breeze through this part too, but it appears that we're not quite that strong. Man, those guys must have really high magic defense if they're surviving that, because, like, they should not be able to survive that. Would Grot... Yeah, okay, we can just use... Stop. Shit. Should she heal him or? Yeah. Heal him. So you're saying this is an old RPG? Okay. Granted, technically, yes, this is an old game. I forget that technically by modern standards, this does in fact count as an old game. But I don't know, I forgot how immediately disparate the level difference is between these two areas, because like obviously I know that this area is going to be much harder just because it is the final area technically, but oh well. We'll get through it. We'll survive. I really don't like that that Wakka is able to do 9999 damage to them, and yet like, how high does their magic defense have to be that flare still isn't killing them? What the hell is going on in the stats to make it that way? Dang, FF10 is almost my age. Dang. It's, yeah, I hate thinking about how old these games are because, like, they don't feel that old to me. Like, when I think of old games, I think of games that, you know, I wasn't there for, you know, like that I don't remember the actual release of. Like, that's what my brain wants to tell me is an old video game, and anything after that, it's like, oh no, that came out in your lifetime, so that's not an old game. I mean, it's flying enemies, so Wakka has an advantage. I know, but at the same time, it still feels like a lot. It feels like the disparity between how much damage he's doing and how little she's doing, and they only have 2,000 health. They don't even have that much health, so it's just weird. But this game has kind of always been like that. Like, certain characters will reach a point where they're doing like 9999 damage really early, and then other characters will be doing like 20 damage. I feel like the sphere grid and just the way everything is balanced in this game leads to a lot of very weird stat matchups that don't really seem to make any sense. Wakka just had his Monster Energy drink. If you want an armor set with your butt out, you'll probably want to get the bone armor set, so you'll have to collect a lot of bones for that. Okay, good to know, because I do want that kind of armor set. Those are the kind of armor sets I want, is the slutty kind. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fire. Okay. God, Lulu's design is just so good. Like, it's just a good design. To be fair, most of those kinds of armors go for the female, so I can't say you'll find a lot. I have seen, I know that obviously they're going to have more of those armor sets for female characters, but I have seen people screenshotting the male characters in those kind of armor sets to show that, like, that kind of thing is more common in Monster Hunter, apparently. Like, it's apparently more of the armor sets available in Monster Hunter allow you to show off body parts on your male characters compared to, like, other games where you're able to customize your character's armor and appearance and stuff. I don't know how much more, but apparently more. I don't know, maybe it's different in this new Monster Hunter game, though. Because I don't think Monster Hunter Rise was out when people were talking about that, so it might be something that's changed in recent games. Because I think Monster Hunter Tri was the one that everyone was talking about back then. Okay, let's do some sphere gridding. And then, after we sphere grid some, do we have level 3s? We have a few level 3s, so I can afford to use one here. Do I have the one that you need to... I do have one. I have 2 lucky spheres. Haha. Oh, what ability is this? Titus has it. Speed attack. I don't really need that. So. Here. And ability. Yay, now you can run away too. Actually, quite a few people can. That's Tidus, Auron, Wakka, and Kimahri. So all the guys can run away so far. Heiska, yes. And no. And so yeah, in case you guys haven't figured it out, me and Kage are planning on doing Monster Hunter sometime next week. We haven't figured out exactly what the date is because we need to balance our work schedules to make sure that we both have a day to play the game together. But that is going to be one of the things I end up streaming next week, is I'm going to be streaming Monster Hunter with Kage. and hopefully I won't be too much of a burden to him, because I'm sure that I'm a dumbass and that I will have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. I think one of the glyphs on the battle arena kind of looks like a seal symbol, and I'm losing it. I don't think the glyphs in 10 have any like real world meaning. I know that the alphabet that you see all over the place is what ability is this? Bio, and I'm not gonna bother teaching you bio. I know that the alphabet that you see all over the place is just like a very stylized English alphabet, like all the weird text that you see is just English with like a bunch of extra like loops and like long points on it to make it look kind of a little bit Arabic inspired, but like it's still just English. But I think all the glyphs are just I don't think the glyphs mean anything. I'm pretty sure the glyphs are all made up. Okay. Knowing that you are not good at action games makes me excited. Good content. It'll be content, that's for sure. That's why I keep saying I hope I'm not too much of a hindrance, because I really am not good at action games. I'm not good at split-second decision making. I like to plan things ahead. Being forced into a situation where I have to think very quickly usually results in me not making a decision and just kind of getting my ass kicked. But I will try. We'll see how it goes. But I know that Monster Hunter is still technically an RPG deep down in there, so I hope that as long as I plan ahead and like plan what kind of character I'm gonna play and like make sure that, you know, I'm only playing with people who need me to play whatever specific role I'm playing, and that I figure out like all the mechanics behind playing that kind of role, I should be okay. I should not be too much of a hindrance. So, we'll see. We will see. Okay. All right. No! I'm not wasting time with you guys. Tip, go crazy, go stupid. I'm not going to go crazy, go stupid. That's the exact opposite of what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. It is time for the final fight against Seymour. This is the last time that we're going to fight Seymour.
Shin は私を受け入れたのだ。私は真の一部となり、不滅の真と共に行く。永遠にな。
吸収されただけじゃねえか。
いずれ内部から支配してやろう。時間は、そう、無限にある。お前たちがユーナレスカを滅ぼしたおかげで、究極召喚は永久に失われ、真を倒す術は消えた。もはや誰も真を止められん。
めてやるよ。
なら真を守らねばならない。感謝するがいい。私はお前の父親を守ってやるんだ。
Okay. Alright. It's still RPG-like too, like best way to plan ahead is to find the monster's weakness and get good armor against it. Elemental weakness and resistance are a thing too. Okay, yeah. See, that's what gives me a little bit more hope is if it's a game where I can plan and make preparations to make my character better at things beforehand, then I'll be okay. Snatch his wig, ruin his foundation. Can he wear foundation in the state he's in? I don't know if that would work. Okay, let's get Kimahri in here so we can check something real quick. Okay, yeah, so when all four of these wheels have the same color facing him, that's what element he is. So right now he's fire element, and that means he's weak to ice. So Lulu, get your ass in here. Blizzaga. And okay, Kimahri, get back in here. Hey, yeah, that was a decent amount of damage. So let's get Auron back in here. And then we're probably going to replace Wakka with Yuna just so that she can be on healing duty. Yuna! And did you ever get access to haste? I can't remember if you did. But you know what? Holy will probably do a pretty decent amount of damage. Let's do that. Oh yeah. Damn, Holy did more damage than Lulu did. Hot damn. Blizzaga. Okay. Hey. Okay, you heal your sister. Not your actual sister, but like your blood sister. And then you'll probably heal Auron on the next turn. Or maybe you should heal yourself, because you don't have a lot of HP. We'll see. Okay, yeah. Why have I not casted Haska yet? Let's fix that. You might have a retaliation against that. No? Nah, he's just talking shit and then he's probably going to change his element. Oh, nope, he did use Dispel. You bastard. Are you not gonna turn your wheels, dude? You're supposed to turn your wheels and change your element and shit. Crisp Orin Pit. It's so delicious. Only downside is that they didn't give him any armpit hair, which is weird. But at the same time, not surprising. What happens if I try casting it again? Does he do it again? Ultima. Don't kill people. It's okay if it does decent damage, just as long as no one dies. Okay. Doing good? Looks like we're doing good. There we go. That's what we should do. And then you just run up and hit him. And you use Blizzaga again. You really are supposed to be turning your wheels, dude. Unless you just want to be weak to ice this entire battle. I mean, that's fine, if that's what you want to do. There we go. Okay. I believe purple is supposed to be white in this case, so that would be ice, which means he's weak to fire. Yeah, seriously, dude, you only changed your wheels once at the very end. What the hell were you doing? Because I remember... Because I remember they totally didn't steal This Is Halloween and totally didn't make a legally distinct version of it for the Moogle boss in this game. That was in 14, right? I think it was the MMO that they did that. Yeah, because it was the battle that they put in 14. Because they were originally planning on making a battle where you fought Leviathan and Titan, but then the earthquake and tsunami happened in Japan, and they were like, okay, we can't put in the two summons that used tsunami and earthquake as their attack, like literally, you know, right after we just had that happen. So they were like, okay, Moogle fight, and then they gave his boss theme like a legally distinct version of the This Is Halloween song. Don't complain on an easy one. I'm not complaining, I just think it's funny. Okay. All right. No! Go away, we don't like you. Should we bother fighting this enemy? Probably not. Let's check its stats. Real quick, I want to see if we can get to if we can walk through here and get to a save point. Because I want to save since we did just do a boss fight. We get it. You really want me to fight super strong monsters, and I'll do it. But I gotta save. We just did a boss fight, so I gotta save. That guy looks kind of raw. Yeah, a lot of the enemies we're going to start encountering in here look pretty ridiculous and very painful. Mental break, speed attack, armor break. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, shit. Just hair's breadth too early. Not that I think having any element on it would really change anything since he doesn't have any elemental weaknesses, but still. How much more health does he have? He still has a decent amount, so I should probably get Yuna in here to heal people. Go ahead and heal. How much does Waka have? Go ahead and use Curaga. And then let's get Tidus in here so she can heal him. And after that, I'll probably switch her back out with Waka. Oh, never mind. We're done now. Woo! Okay. Oh no. Let's not even pretend. Let's just get the fuck out of here. We're not dealing with that and all the madness that it can cause. We're also not going to try dealing with you yet. Maybe later. We are going to have to level grind so much before we fight Dad. Yuna. Wrong category. Oh, Yoki. Yeah, let's go ahead and use armor break. Just so we can get through this a little faster. Kimahri. Even with the help of armor break, you're not doing 9999 damage, Kimahri. Why? You're the buffest character in our party. Why do you not hit the hardest? You really should. It doesn't make any sense. Why are you like this, Kimahri? I don't understand, Kimahri. You are the most confusing character in terms of utility in this game. I simply do not understand how I'm actually supposed to use you. Oh yeah, treasure chest. That's what we're doing. I guess steel. Yuna, get back in here. Heal Titus first because he's more likely to die before Auron does. Actually, Titus, you should... Keiska. We are in the late part of the game, so I really should be using magic more often to solve my problems. Let's see. Let's just keep you in here for a bit. And you can just keep healing people, keep topping them off. I found an FFB series playlist earlier today on YouTube, so I might binge that because I need some ref for enemies. That makes sense. Bestiary playlist, so it's just like a playlist that goes through like all the different enemies and stuff. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Aha! Yeah, all the enemies on the series. That's interesting. I didn't know such playlists existed. I might have to look some of those up just because I'd be interested in, like, seeing all that. Especially if I can look them up for, like, other franchises that I'm less familiar with. Because, like, with Final Fantasy, I know what a lot of the really famous enemies look like. But there's a lot of franchises out there that I have not played nearly as extensively. And it would be interesting to see, like, what all their enemies and stuff look like. Oh. Get us out of here. You can go ahead and stay in here for a bit. The Line Buster. Yeah, you can use Armor Break too. That's useful. I think it's all. Even if it's not all of them, it's still useful to have like that visual being able to see a whole bunch of different like enemy types all at once. Oh, that's right. This area. Well, okay. Let's see. Fire and water. Although honestly, flare will probably do more damage, so let's just try that. Yeah, we're just gonna use flare. And holy. We'll also use holy. How we doing? No, I don't think we'll be doing that today, thank you. The only thing I regret the most when it comes to graphics evolving is that the Marlboros look disgusting with the advanced graphics. I don't like it. Yeah, a lot of things that I used to be able to look at in video games and just deal with are a bit too repulsive these days. Like bugs. It's gotten to the point where unless it's a Pokemon, I can't look at it because Pokemon is the only thing where they don't try to make the bugs look disgustingly realistic. I do not appreciate it. We'll use Waka. Shouldn't he have an armor break on him now, though? Oh, it didn't take, that's why. I'll have to use it again. Did it work that time? You whore. Still not taken, huh? Hopefully that worked that time. Vibe checked. Yeah, he doesn't seem to want to let me succeed, and it's kind of annoying. But I think it finally happened. Okay, yeah, it worked. His armor has been broken, so we're good now. Waka be like ball, but gothic. Yeah, the ball he's using right now looks pretty alt, if I must say. Looks snappy though, I like it. Looks painful. I mean, if you're gonna use a ball as a weapon, you should want your ball to look painful, I guess, so. Got like those studs and shit. That seems like it would hurt. So is this the direction we want to go? I think this is, yeah, this is the direction. I still don't think we're strong enough to fight you guys, so just gonna leave. And go this way. Is there a save spot? There is. Good. What the F does Vanille wield? That's a good question. I feel like there's a reason why after a certain point in the game, they, and by a certain point I mean like very early into the game, she kind of stops doing damaging anything until you unlock all the other job classes, and then she starts doing it again, because up until then it's a very good question what the hell her weapon is. Okay. So this is the point of no return, and like I said, we're definitely not strong enough to fight Dad yet, so I have a feeling we're just gonna... I've still got time before I gotta work, so I'll probably just level grind for a bit. Just so that... we can get our characters built up and be ready for fighting Dad in the future, because we do need to get strong enough to fight Dad eventually. We must be strong enough to fight Dad. It looks like a lot of things and none at the same time. It also looks like an oversized slingshot. Could never figure it out. No, I agree. Her weapon doesn't make a lot of sense. I never really thought about it too much. I think mostly you're supposed to think of it like a wand, since that's what she uses it as most of the time, since most of the time you're supposed to have her as a magic user. And I think they just wanted to make it so that, like, so, like, we can jump down there. But can we climb back up? Okay, yeah, Agaru. So we can go down. Sagaru, Sagaru. 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 And then a battle. Goody. Okay. You know what, why not? Orin. Armor break. Oh, thank God it worked. Da Vinci, you need to get out of there. One of my cats has decided that he is going to climb into places that he should not climb into, such as behind one of my computer monitors, about to knock it over. Okay, now he's gotten out. Good boy. You don't need to be back there. Stop doing that. Okay, so you know you're on healing duty. Orin, we need you to cast Haste. Yuna's got moves. Okay. Well, now that I know that Holy is going to work pretty well on him too, I'll have her do that. And then you guys can just beat the shit out of him. But Yuna does also have to keep people healed, so. Do you have to be on my desk right now? Please get down, Da Vinci. Da Vinci, please stop. You are going to knock everything over. You are destructive as hell. Please stop. Please get down. Save the queen. Is that a... That's some kind of equipment? Save the queen. Kinchi ni doraibu. So does that mean like her overdrive meter will fill when will be maxed out when like she's low on health? Huh. That might be a useful piece of equipment to hold on to. I'm gonna have to read up on how Kinchi ni Doraibu works. Because I'm assuming that it probably means that when she's in a pinch, which would be when her health is low, that her overdrive fills up. But I'm not certain, so I'll have to look into that. That being said, I don't know how useful that would be for me because I am a panicked person, so I usually try to keep my characters from being low on health, so probably wouldn't be very beneficial for me most of the time. So, oh well. Still worth knowing about, I suppose. No. That was Donald's ultimate staff. Yeah, because that's where I remember it from the most. Because despite what I might say about the Kingdom Hearts franchise, I really loved the first Kingdom Hearts game. Yeah, let's go ahead and try and fight these guys. Armor break. And you can use armor break as well. Okay, yeah. These guys aren't so tough now. I do need to start figuring out how I can start bringing Riku out more, because otherwise she's going to start falling behind. And I have a feeling I'm probably going to need to use her in the final battle. Riku, we're gonna use you for stuff like stealing. And then use that. But yeah, I really liked the first Kingdom Hearts game, and I played the first Kingdom Hearts game a lot, which is how I did go out of my way to get Donald Donald and Goofy's ultimate weapons in that one, so that's where I'm most familiar with Save the Queen and Save the King from. Holy again should be enough. Yay. And that way Riku can get some experience points. Apparently not enough for her to actually get a level though. I wish I was assaulted by 2 giant muscle dudes. I mean, same, but we can't all get what we want, I suppose.
勘弁してやる。
Steel. And then probably gonna need to get everyone out of here and replace them with people who can actually handle this problem. Armor break. Heiska. Actually, Riku's got some healing, so I suppose I'll keep her in here to function as a healer. And these two can beat up the monster. And she'll just keep everyone healed for now. Hooray! Still nothing. Even now, still not worth it to even try. Maybe later. Maybe once we get a little bit stronger. You know what? There we go. Well, okay. Can you stop? Can you just stop? Ugh. You're annoying to deal with. I'll fight someone else. This guy's easier. Armor break. There we go. Is that this game's Demon Wall? I don't think it's called Demon Wall, but I'm pretty sure it's based on Demon Wall. But I think it's just based on Demon Wall. I don't think it's actually named that. No more breath. No one likes it. Riku, you come in here. Orin needs healed. He's pretty low. He still needs healed. Finally, she got a sphere level. Demon Stone Slab, something like that. Whatever it is, it's not nice. It's very Marlboro-esque in that it kind of hits you with every status ailment. And it does it no matter what you do. It does it in response to everything you do. Very annoying to deal with. You already stole from it. I guess just attack it. So you're saying it's a Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep boss. Gotcha. Something like that. I've only played Birth by Sleep once. I don't remember a ton about it. I do remember wanting to smack, what's his name? Terra a lot. Because he kept doing things that made me very angry. And we're gone. We need you in here. First things first, Keiska. You, everyone from dying. Order 1, boyfriend. And you need to use armor break. It needs to work. Damn it, it didn't work. Okay. Try it again. Armor break. You can do it, sweetie. There we go. Kara gets such an L on that game. He has to be dumb because the plot demands it. You know about Vanitas? I do know about Vanitas. I like Vanitas for the most part. My favorite thing about Vanitas was that it gave Haley Joel Osment the chance to voice a villain, and I think he did a really good job at it. Like, I was kind of surprised at how good Haley Joel Osment is at playing a bad person. Because I'd only ever known him to like do like Sora and the kid from The Sixth Sense, and that's all I've ever known him for. So I was kind of surprised by that, by how well he did that. I hate the Unverse though. I hate them so much. I don't understand why they exist. I understand why they exist from a plot perspective because they explain it in the game, but I think it's dumb and I think they're unnecessary. And the game should have just used Heartless. Vanitas only exists because Sora's JP voice actor wanted to voice the bad guy. That's interesting. That definitely lines up with the fact that I think Haley Joel Osment did an incredible job playing a bad guy. I have to say, of Birth by Sleep is not one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts games. But I like it better than I like it a lot better than 2, which I really don't like 2, so that doesn't sound like much of a compliment, but I really don't like 2, and I like BBS a lot better than 2, so. Wrong choice. I'm sorry, I don't like 2. I can't like 2. Like, I don't have it in me. There's just too much about it that pisses me off. I feel like everything I dislike about the Final Fantasy franchise, like, 2 just or not the Kingdom Hearts franchise, I mean, 2 just enhances all of those things I dislike and puts them at the forefront and actively shits on things I liked about the first game, so. If I had to rank, if I had to rank the Kingdom Hearts games that I've actually played from favorite to least favorite, Perish, I'm not going to apologize. I'm sorry. Kingdom Hearts 2 has Belle elbowing Zaldin in the gut, and that's raw. I did like that scene. I will say that. I did like that scene. It just was not enough to fix the things that everything else about Kingdom Hearts 2 that pissed me off. But if I had to rank them according to which ones I like the most to which ones I like the least, of the ones I've played, it would have to be Kingdom Hearts 1 is the top. I like 358 over 2 days. Not for what it does in the overarching Kingdom Hearts plot, but for what it does of its own thing. Like its own little story about being a wage cuck and how shitty it is. Like that little plot line, I enjoy that. I like, and then after that it would have to be Chain of Memories, but specifically the Game Boy Advance version of Chain of Memories. I do not like the 3D remake of Chain of Memories at all. I found it very unfun to play, and I gave up on it very early on. And then I just watched the cutscenes on YouTube. And then after that, it would be Birth by Sleep, and then after that, it's Kingdom Hearts 2, and I haven't played the rest of the franchise because I got bored of it. Yeah, sure, why not? You can say the Kingdom Hearts manga is better than the games. I don't know if I'd say it's better, but I did read a lot of the Kingdom Hearts manga, and I liked what I read a lot. I read up to, I think, the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2, and that was it. But I liked what I read. Okay, which way do I want to take you? What ability is this? Silence attack, eh. Whereas, what's over here? Okay, yeah, I'd rather take you to the Agas. To be fair, I probably would have kept up with the Kingdom Hearts franchise more if I actually had a PSP when Birth by Sleep came out. Because I did not have a PSP at the time, and by the time I got around to playing it, it was years later. Like, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 was on the way out by the time that it wasn't out yet, but it was going to come out. That was the time that I finally got around to playing Birth by Sleep, just because I was like, do I want to get back into this franchise? I have a few games I would have to play before I could play 3, and I was like, maybe I can get back into this. And then I played Birth by Sleep, and I was like, no, I still don't like this story. so then I gave up on it again. So that's my Kingdom Hearts journey. I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days when those games came out. And then when Birth by Sleep came out, I stopped following the franchise. And then when Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to come out, I had a wave of nostalgia where I was like, maybe I should get back into this because I did really love the first game and I love parts of the other games, so maybe I'll get into it again. And then I played Birth by Sleep and I was like, that was okay, but I still don't like the overarching plot, and there was also a lot of things about it I really didn't like, so then I decided not to do that. So that's my relationship with Kingdom Hearts. And on that note, I'm gonna stop streaming for the day, and I'm going to level grind off screen, and that way hopefully we will be strong enough for taking on the final boss in our next stream. And then we can hopefully have our next stream be the final of the Final Fantasy X streams, and then we can start with Kingdom Hearts 2 on the next one. But tomorrow, I will be streaming more of the Kanji game, Kanji Combat, so next time we fist. Next time we will fist our dad. But until then, KH2. I might have said KH2 when I meant KH3. But like, yeah, I probably accidentally said KH2 when I said KH3 at some point in there. Because yeah, when Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out, that was when I was like, a part of me does still really love this franchise. I should try getting back into it. And I tried getting back into it, and I was reminded why I got out of it in the first place. Felt like the Unverse exists because having them be around 10 years prior would contradict Ansem's whole heartless research that they had just started. Oh, did I say Kingdom Hearts 2? Yeah, we're not playing that. At least not anytime soon. If we end up playing the Kingdom Hearts franchise, you guys would have to agree to put up with me being very negative about a lot of things. I feel like the Unverse exists because having them be around 10 years prior would contradict Ansem's whole heartless research that they had just started appearing. Well, the thing is, that's already contradicted because when the Unverse appear in Birth by Sleep, they mention the fact that the Heartless were already a thing. Like, what's his name? The character who is based on Hironobu Sakaguchi is talking about, like, as you know, the Heartless have totally been around for, like, blah, 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 but now there's this new thing that you have to fight. So, like, that part of the Ansem report was already contradicted. But, like, what is Kingdom Hearts if not contradicting itself all the time? So, anyway, tomorrow I'm going to be playing more of the Kanji game, and I will hopefully have our characters in this game leveled up enough that the next time we come here, we will be strong enough to fist our dad, and then we can beat the game. So hopefully that will be a thing. Okay. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.